Welcome to the fifth episode of Everything Uncensored. I drove an hour south of here today to go meet up with some friends, Keith and Kathy Beal, and go do a show with theirs, heavily medicated. It turned out awesome. It was a 3.5 hour show, and I figured I'd do a short episode tonight and talk about today and what a great day it was. I mean, a lot of information got out. It was 3 hours, 36 minutes, and 45 seconds was the total length of the show, which to date, that is the longest thing I've ever done on YouTube. Um, it worked out great, and I had a good time, and a lot of information got put out there, and it, it, it was just awesome. And then I had a long, long drive back home because I didn't come straight home. I went to visit family, and I went to Drake's Well and flew my drone a little bit. I'll upload that. It's a very short video. For some ungodly reason, my drone's sitting in the car all day. The battery drained. And I didn't want to risk crashing it into the creek right there next to um, Drake's Well. So I ended up landing it and leaving there and going to visit some family. Um, but yeah, I did pull an evil prank on Keith and Kathy today. I have an app that I purchased that allows me to create the National Alert Broadcast System. I can create alerts like that, and I'd set a timer on one of them, and oh, my live stream health is not doing so good, it says. And I don't understand why. It did awesome today, and what I'll try and do is just shut this other computer down and see if that helps the stream some. Usually that's the problem. My I have a supposedly the top of the line DSL here, and it just doesn't work that great. So I don't know what's going on, and I will shut off the net on my phone too, and see if that helps the stream some. But yeah, it's not looking like the stream's too healthy. Hopefully some things clear up here. I mean, it's skipping and buffering, and I don't know what the hell the problem is. But Verizon is tending to piss me off because paying out the ass for this internet that doesn't work right. It's nothing but problems, and they charge you an arm and a leg for these services, and half the time they don't work properly. Well, you're out in the country. Well, it don't matter. You charge them for this to be able to do something. It better do what you claim it's going to do. And if it's not going to do what you're saying it's supposed to do, well, then something's wrong, and something needs done about it. And it's that's the problem with big business these days. They'll charge and charge and charge and charge, but do they ever give in return? Do you ever get the product they say you're going to get? Hell no, you don't. It's half-assed. I mean, it's like Dish Network or even DirecTV. DirecTV they love the price hikes every 6 months to a year. Price hike, price hike, price hike. And then DirecTV, you'll get the big package, and next thing you know, there's 20 channels are going to leave DirecTV or Dish Network, and it's uncalled for. Another thing is deregulating the electric company. Well, You got these people calling now, well, we want to be your electric provider. You'll still get a Penelec bill, but we're going to be your electric provider. Well, the electric still comes from Penelec, runs through Penelec lines, the bill comes Penelec, and then all these people do is add their name on the bill, and then you're charged double for your electric. We're always getting calls from one called Verdi Energy. And boy, I love getting those calls because I'll tell you what, I fuck with those people hardcore. And they're like, oh, no, it's not like that. Get your electric bill. Tell them the dog ate it or some shit like that. But, I have a good time with it. And, but, no one's more corrupt than the oil and gas industry. They're pretty bad because, it's price hike after price hike after price hike all the time. I bought my truck, like I was saying in the live stream today with Kathy and Keith. I bought my truck at the end of March. Fuel prices were down. And most of the states, they were under $2 a gallon. Now we're up to almost $3 a gallon. And then I think by now, I've been off almost a couple weeks. By the time I go back, I wouldn't be afraid to say some of the states are going to be over $3 a gallon. So, all in all, it's not right. But what can one guy do about it? What can a nation do about it? Now, a nation together can do a lot. But, it's like in trucking for all these years, strike this, strike that. Trying to get enough people together to actually do it, organizing the drivers enough to do the strike. It won't take long. Less than a week. And truckers' lives would be better. I go out a month and a half at a time, and it's a lonely life. Do I like doing it? Hell no, I don't like doing it. Do I make decent money? Yeah, I make decent money. But it's not the money that it's worth. We should have, I should be making a hell of a lot more than I am. Because these big business conglomerates, they're making money. And, they're making money off every mile I run, but, I don't get a fair share of that. One load might pay the company, I might pay them anywhere from, $10,000 to $20,000 to pull this freight. And in the end run, I might make $2,000 of it. All in all, is that fair? What do? They file some papers. I'm paying everything. I'm paying the fuel, insurance, shit like that on my truck. What do they got? Cargo insurance and wear and tear on a trailer. And some reefer fuel. They don't have a whole lot of cost in it. But I am leased to a pretty good company. I'm treated fairly, and I do make alright money. But in the end run, more money would be better. For the amount of work I do and the good name I create for that company, I've delivered loads a day to 2 days early. Why? Because I push myself. I'm a hard worker. I work. And, and it does get recognized. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, but bitching, pissing, and moaning about stuff. One of the main reasons why I come on here to talk tonight was I just watched Kathy and Keith with Heavily Medicated. And I'll tell you what, guys, awesome show. I laughed my ass off the whole time. It was awesome. And, because I drive truck and I'm gone all the time, I don't rent a place. I help my mom out with some bills and food when I'm here. And I just live, I still have my room at her place. Does that make me a bad person? No. that make me a mama's boy? Definitely not. I rented a place one time and I was home every weekend. But I never moved. I rented it for 2 months, cost me $1,600. And I never even moved a stick of furniture in there. I didn't spend one night at this place. I was renting it, but I was never home because when I was home on the weekends, I was too busy off doing stuff with friends, camping, other things. I didn't have time. And, I'm alone all week long. Why would I want to come to a house and be alone? You know, would I like to have a significant other? You're damn straight I would. But it's not happening right now. So, I don't sweat it. I'd like to, but oh well. But, no, seriously, Kathy, Keith, the show tonight was awesome. Our show this afternoon, amazing. But seriously, almost 3 hours and 40 minutes. Now that was a show. And thank you. It was one of the best shows I've ever done. I'm getting better at this. It just takes time. And, excuse me. Just takes time to, work things out. Right now I'm pretty much exhausted, drained. I woke up early this morning. I'm like, oh shit, I got to get packed up and stuff. But I want to have some Java and wake up before I go do anything. So I usually come out, check CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. I check the headlines and stuff since I've started doing this. And I was like up half the night last night writing the questions to ask Kathy and Keith tonight. Well, earlier today. And, I just didn't get much sleep. But everything worked out, Here it is, 1 o'clock, and like a trooper, I'm still going. And shit, sometimes I get them bouts of insomnia. I may be up until, this time tomorrow. I just never know when it's going to happen. But, all today's a good day. Had a great time with some great friends. Had some great conversations. Played an awesome prank, and I am sorry, guys, about that, but I had forgotten I said it, and when it started going off, I just had to play along with it just to get your reaction. And I'm sorry, Keith, if I almost gave you a heart attack, that wasn't my intention. I just selected the wrong one. I should have just selected the New Jersey asshole virus one to start. You would have been like, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, it's I think it's my bedtime, and I just wanted to get on and talk about how awesome today was, and getting the two shows together. And I put up an ad, and you can see it on your screen right here, thanking you guys for today. And it also it says to search on Facebook for Kathy and Keith's 6th annual party on August 6th and 7th, 2016. And this year's theme is Get Loose. And I plan on attending this year. I couldn't make it last year due to work, but this year I own my own business, so I am definitely going to be there this year. The last couple years I've looked back at the pictures from the party, and it's like, oh man, I wish I could have went. But work's always taken precedence because I've driven for other people, and this year I'm driving for myself, so I am definitely going to take the time off and be there for it. And maybe do some live broadcast. And if I can't do live broadcast, I can at least, shoot a lot of video, edit it up, so it's nice and clear, and things aren't in there that shouldn't be in there, and just have a good time, maybe do some interviews, and get the word out, and make this party even better for the following year. Who knows? I'm going to have my drones there and do some drone shots, try to get some fireworks shots with the drones and stuff like that. And just have a good time. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say was thank you. I enjoyed today with you too, and love the show tonight. Look forward to seeing your next show, and I will be on again tomorrow with episode 6. Probably be late afternoon. I'm gonna review a couple movies that I've bought over the last couple weeks and have yet to watch. One of them is Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds. The other one is The Fifth Wave. It's a new sci-fi movie about alien invasion. Alien invasion. See, now I'm starting to stutter and need a drink. Just wish there was some glue or something in there. But but yeah, I'm gonna review those. I'm gonna watch those 2 movies tomorrow and review them on episode 6. And I had a friend talking to me earlier about drones. They had a lot of questions, so probably a majority, or the main part of the live stream tomorrow will be about the different types of drones, my recommendations, for beginners, right up to the person who has, the money to spend, who really has an interest into making it a full-time hobby. Like with me, it's not so much a hobby as it is wanting to get them excellent air shots and videos from the air overhead. There is so much stuff you can do with a drone anymore. While I was visiting family on my way home, my cousin watched me fly my drone, and he's like, holy crap, the things you do with that, you shouldn't be able to do. Well, I mean, seriously, it's got 4 rotors on it, and the acrobatics that I can get that thing to do. I can actually get it to do a barrel roll or a forward flip, or I can get it to do a lot of stuff. So, but anyway, we're looking at, I don't know, I've been on here maybe 15 minutes or so, and I am starting to wind down from today, so I think I'm going to end this live stream now, and yeah, I've been on almost 20 minutes, so I'm going to say goodnight, and I appreciate everybody who was watching this live stream. Yeah, Blondie, I know I'm pixelated. I just noticed that live chatting was up there. Yeah, I don't know what it is with my internet. There is something wrong with it. That's why I bitched about, the phone company, the satellite companies and stuff. I am seriously considering getting DirecTV so I can have better internet, via satellite. And that might even cure the problem right there. But yeah, I appreciate the comments there, Blondie and Keith, and I'm gonna say good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, and sleep well.